Okay, let's see. I don't usually go with suppression for medics. I rely on gunners, and I think occasionally I might give it to infantry. I think that's the other class I give it to. I also don't tend to bother with field surgeon. It can be nice, but compared to medics that never panic and that also get that extra 5 will, I find steadfast to be the go-to perk for this level. Will of 53. Okay, now we're getting the good will level ups. Keep doing that. Covering fire can be good if you really want to spec into Overwatch, but to be perfectly honest, I find that Overwatch tends to work better when it only triggers on movement because it's more likely to catch enemies that are out of cover than with some of the conditions where covering fire can trigger. And Executioner is a bit too situational until you are really late in the game and you're facing enemies that actually have large enough health bars where, you know, they stick around for more than one more shot when they're below half. Again, steadfast, never panic, you get a pretty big will bonus. I just find it to be very useful. Now, for assaults, steadfast can still be good, don't get me wrong, but close combat specialist, especially against chrysalids, or even against some other aliens, like, you know, the one person we've lost so far that died to a thin man running in her face? If she'd happened to be an assault with close combat specialist, she would have shot the thin man in the face as he ran up to her, and she would have been perfectly fine. It's just this perk, it can be flaky sometimes it doesn't trigger when you really think it should, but it has also been a lifesaver so many times. So I tend to go with this unless the assault has exceptionally low will at this level, or exceptionally high will, in which case I want them to be a psionic later. In the case of just decent will, like this person has, close combat specialist tends to be the option I go for.
Remember, we will be watching.
Okay, I think that's everything. I think that's all the people who got promoted. Because, yeah, we didn't have any rookies on that mission, which is good. We needed every person that we brought. So, back to waiting for the aliens to do things. And, yeah, we have already started autopsying sectoids, so we are free to dispatch these ones to fulfill this request. And abductions.
We're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Let's see, urban block. That tends to be pretty good for people who use explosives and usually not so good for snipers. So, definitely going to want to bring along an engineer. So yeah, we'll bring along Keith here. And definitely a scout. I like having scouts along. So, yep, those are the only two that we have up, so it's going to be one of these two. Let's go with... yeah, Maria again. I mean, Michelle's will is better, but in scouts, I kind of value aim and defense a little more, so... and so we're going to have these two, and then we're going to have some rookies, including the brand new guy, Harit. Again, apologies if I'm not pronouncing that right. And let's see, I don't think any of these guys have been brought on a mission up until now. So we're going to bring definitely Nahid. They have pretty good wills. Yeah, sorry. Elias seems to have pretty good stats except for his health, so gonna bring him. And we're down to just these two then. And they're pretty comparable in most areas, except one has better defense and one has better will. Gonna just bring Mark. Okay, all of you need pretty good armor. And you need the laser sight, so that's what you have. You actually don't need to have all of the armor in the world. You're fine. So you're going to bring the backup med kit and a flashbang grenade. Engineer here. Take him down to light armor so that he can run in to throw grenades. And then give him 1 grenade of each type. Scout's already equipped the way that she needs to be. And then DuPont, yep, you need that heavy armor. You need the plating. You don't need the sight, though, so we're going to give you another flashbang grenade, I think. And you need the plating and the laser sight, so there you go.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay, so we're gonna have a couple of large buildings on either side of us. For now, let's see. I think we're gonna have you run over to this door. See if we've got anything in there. I probably should have grabbed the motion tracker. I forgot.
Solid copy. Allá voy. Hostiles avistados.
Oh, well then.
Affirmative, Commander.
Honestly, might have you throw a grenade just to bust their cover. Yeah, if you can get one in there, you can. Probably should have moved you somewhere where you weren't taking away a flanking shot, but we're gonna go with that.
Grenade out.
Okay, good. You guys can see them too.
Yeah, Commandant.
Wilco. Got it covered.
Hadi!
Eliminado.
Okay, got that one out. Hopefully one of you manages to take this one out. Okay.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Se echan atrás. Avanzad.
Okay, I think that one moved twice. But just in case I'm wrong, let's have the scout start us off. Okay, good. Spotted him, just. He's not overwatching. Let's see if we can just kill him. Nice. And I think I hear sectoids. I'm not sure where from. But I think we've killed everything that was active. We're not gonna open any doors right now because our scout, of course, can't move. So the last thing I want is to reveal something that might possibly, like, flank her in any way, as unlikely as that is where she's at. But, you know, why take chances? We're in no rush for this mission.
Je suis de retour.
Heading to that location. Back in.
Let's rock.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Covering now.
Just, you know, more of the building burning down over there. Don't mind that.
On my way. Go hot. Go hot.
There they are. Again, could probably toss a grenade in there and maybe break their cover up, but let's see who we can actually get in here.
Estoy en marcha.
They don't have any explosives of their own, so it's fine if I group up. Once we start running into things like cyber discs, heavy floaters, mutons, things that can be carrying grenades, then I have to start worrying about that. But not yet. Let's see, let's get that grenade in there. Break some of that cover.
Position confirmée. Je l'ai eu.
Okay, got one of them out.
Aye, aye, Commander. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, we're gonna start running you around this way.
Time to motor.
See if we can move into a position to flank them around the side of the building. Meanwhile, you two. Let's see, you do have a flashbang grenade, you can use it if this doesn't work. It did not, so flashbang grenade it is. Oh, that was lucky. So now we're down to just the one that's disoriented from the flashbang grenade. He's gonna try to suppress the soldier that's closest to him, which, yeah, fair enough. That was probably the best thing he could have done, not that it's going to save him.
Yes, Commander. X-ray neutralized.
Alright, so we've still got more aliens around this place somewhere.
Marchando.
Affirmative.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah, we can keep bringing you around this way. Didn't end up needing you for the sectoids, but you never know, we might spot something around this side.
Position confirmed.
Moving to Overwatch.
Ya estoy.
On y va.
Ready to engage.
Get that door open. And we're gonna poke our heads around this corner.
Got it covered.
Okay, still not seeing anything so far. Yeah, I guess we can also poke our heads around this corner. Still nothing. So what about here?
Jiku.
Okay, gonna have you just try to catch up with these guys. Probably also okay to run.
Moving to Overwatch.
Todo cubierto.
I feel, Commander.
Sounds like at least one thin man. Somewhere in the laundromat? There they are. I got a lucky shot on one of them. Alright, so we have two thin men.
Ooh, that is not good.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
They're shifting their attack.
Okay, we can have you come in here, kill that one. And that frees up everybody else over here to focus on that one.
I'm on it, Commander. We nailed it, Commander.
And there we go.
Outstanding. Not only did our troops return safely, but the meld they recovered will certainly advance our development of new technologies based on this substance.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Okay, so your will is amazing, your mobility's okay, and everything else is kinda not great, to be perfectly honest. Here, have a med kit. Thankfully, your health went up. As did your mobility. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good level up, even though you didn't get as much will as I would like. Okay, what about you? Honestly, everything except your health is quite good. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I made you go with Gunner or Assault, even though it would be risky if you didn't get health up. Those classes tend to have a pretty solid chance of health going up. Let's see, how many do we have of each? We could seriously still use another Assault. Honestly, we need more engineers too, but... I'm gonna go with Gunner. They usually get health. And he did. And then Harriet here, he is going to be an engineer because we desperately need another one. And he's the only one that has the stats for it. Even though his aim's a little high and it's a bit of a waste. Engineers still have to shoot sometimes. We're gonna go the risky route, and we're gonna give you Assault, and you'd better get health, buddy. You did not. I'll do my best to keep you alive, but I make no promises.
Contact detected.
Okay, we've got a medium UFO. I'm hoping... At this stage, it should be a raider rather than a destroyer. And a raider we should be able to take down. However, we are going to go up defensively. we usually have more chances to intercept these, so it's not as critical that you take them down in the first two.
Enemy is padlocked. We lost the bubble.
Alright, we're gonna back out of that a little bit early, because if he doesn't take any damage, he can go back up in an hour rather than in days.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Okay, you got hit, so you're staying in.
No joy here.
Contact detected.
Okay, gonna go up again.
Bangs out. Disengaging.
This is not going well.
Engaging bogey. We lost the bubble.
Contact detected.
We're in pursuit.
Okay, finally got it. Luckily, most of the planes only got lightly hit, so they'll be back in 4 to 5 days. Still not ideal, mind you. I'm giving serious consideration to transferring Duck out and ordering a new plane. But, nah, I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. So we have a satellite to go after. Unfortunately, though, I have some real-life stuff that I have to attend to, so gonna have to call it here. We'll go on that mission as soon as we're back.